I invite Honorable Member Dr. Arvind Singh Ji, Bodhgaya Temple Management Committee, to please come and sit on the dais. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. For presidential address, I respectfully invite Venerable Nawang Tenzin Gyatso, Most Venerable President of International Buddhist Council of Bodhgaya, Most Venerable Nawang Tenzin Gyatso, IBC President.
Namo Bodhgaya, Tamje Kembala Charles Hello. Respected all the dignitaries on the dais and my friends in the audience. I am a very simple monk. I do not have any wisdom. I do not have any knowledge to impart you. But I have a very great master teacher who imparted me a lot of knowledge, not only knowledge and wisdom, but practice in our daily life. So today, remembering my teacher, the great teacher, I have jotted down what he said to many of us, and this same teaching I thought I will share with you so that we have some meaningful life today, tomorrow, and all the time. So on this topic, respected members, everyone here, Sangha members, and honorable guests, I have been given this opportunity to speak on the subject, awakening humanity, the timeless relevance of Buddha. Whenever the name of THAKUR Buddha comes to my ear, I remember the wonderful statement he made. I quote this in Tibetan because Tibetan language is a very beautiful language, very equal to Sanskrit. And I quote, Gelon Tagi, Kenam Ki, Seje Tala, Seshindu, Lever Tala, Naika, Lower Chai, Me, which means, oh, honorable monks, wise men, just like you test the pureness of gold by cutting, by burning, and by scorching, so you should do my teaching. If it is beneficial to you, you accept. If it is not beneficial, good to you, you can reject. And not by reverence, because I am a prince one time or I'm a teacher. So my teaching should be accepted according to your own benefit and benefit of the mankind. These teachings are of 21st century and far beyond. It is scientific teaching at the beginning, at the middle, and at the end. Buddha's teaching is wisdom and compassion. Developing compassion with wisdom is utmost important and beneficial in our present days. Some of my friends have told me that, well, love and compassion are marvelous and good. They are not really very relevant. Our world, they say, is not a place where such a belief have been influential or powerful. They claim that anger and hatred are so much as part of human nature that humanity will always be dominated by them. I do not agree with this. We human beings existed in our present form for about 100,000 years. I believe that if during this time the human mind had been primarily controlled by anger and hatred, our overall population would have been decreased. But today, despite all our wars, we find that human population is greater than ever. This clearly indicates to me that love and compassion predominate in the world. And this is why unpleasant as news, compassionate activities so much as part of our daily life, and that are taken for granted, and therefore largely ignored. So far, I have been discussing mainly the mental benefit of the compassion, but it contributes to the good physical health as well. According to my personal experience, mental ability and physical well-being are directly related, without question. Anger and agitation make us more acceptable to illness. On the other hand, if the mind is tranquil and occupied with the positive thoughts, the body will not easily fall prey to disease. But of course, it is also true that we all have an innate self-centeredness that is inhabit our love for others. So, since we desire the true happiness, it is that brought us about but only by calm mind. And since such peace of mind, it brought about by only compassionate attitude. And can we develop this? So how can we develop such kind of a compassionate mind? Obviously, it is not enough for us simply to think about how nice compassion is. We need to make a concerned effort to develop it. We must use all the events of daily life to transform our thoughts and behavior. First of all, we must be clear about what we mean by compassion. Many forms of compassion are feeling are mixed with a desire and attachment. For instance, the love parent feels for their child is often strongly associated with their own emotional needs. So it is fully not compassionate. And in the marriage, the love between husband and wife, particularly at the beginning when each partner may not know each other's deeper character very well, depends on more an attachment than genuine love. Our desire can be so strong that the person to whom we are attached appear to be good, when in fact he or she is very negative. In addition, we have a tendency to exaggerate in small positive qualities. Thus, when our partner's attitude changes, the other partner is often disappointed and his or her attitude changes too. This is an indication that love has been motivated more by personal need than by genuine care for other individuals. True compassion is not just an emotional response, but a firm commitment founded on reason. Therefore, a true compassionate attitude towards others does not change even they behave negatively. Of course, developing this kind of a compassion is not at all easy. As a start, let us consider the following fact. Whenever people are beautiful and friendly or unattractive and disruptive, ultimately they are human beings, just like ourselves. Like oneself, they want happiness and do not want suffering. Therefore, their right to overcome suffering and happiness is equal to one's. Now, when you recognize that all beings are equal, both in their desire for happiness and their thoughts to obtain, you automatically feel empathy and closeness to them. Through nourishing your mind to this sense of universal altitude, you develop a feeling of responsibility for others, the wish to help them actively overcome their problems. Nor is this with selective, it applies equally to all. As long as they are human beings experiencing pleasure and pain just like you do, there is no logical basis to discriminate between them and alter your concern them if they behave negatively. Let me emphasize that it is within our power, given patience and time, to develop kind of compassion and, of course, our self-centeredness. Our distinctive attachment to the feeling of independent, self-existent I works fundamentally to inhabit our compassion. In truth, true compassion can be experienced only this type of self-grasping is eliminated. Inclusion, I believe that every level of society, the key to happier and more successful world, prosperity is the growth of compassion and wisdom. Thank you.